YouTube. Welcome back. It's your girl Queen Energy with another video. Today I want to talk about being an empath and my empathic traits, as well as my toxic trait. That's the kicker right there, the toxic trait. All right, stay tuned. Let's get right into this. All right, thank you for returning to watch another video by your girl Queen Energy. All right, as usual, I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Don't wait. Matter of fact, just go ahead and pause this video. Go ahead and like it, okay? Because for some reason, I'm not getting y'all to like my videos, all right? So go ahead and pause this video. Go ahead and like it. Come right back, though. Come right on back. Come right on back. All right. All right. Let's get right into what I have to say today. So I want to talk about being an empath, as well as my most toxic trait that I feel like affects me and sometimes affects other people, okay? Okay, so wait a minute, what'd you say? You said, what is it? What is being an empath? So being an empath is the word that's in there is empathy, okay? So I'm a very empathetic person, and sometimes it's a good thing, okay? But it can also be a bad thing, okay? So my biggest thing sometimes that I find myself is being too good of a listener to people. So being a nurse, I have patients and I can listen to them for a very long time, okay? So let me tell you some of the traits of an empathic person. I also have notes, so bear with me, okay? So some of the traits of being an empathic person is you can be a very good listener, okay? You can also pick up on other people's energies, how they feel. Sometimes you might hear somebody say, how you doing today? And that person says, okay, but they don't look okay. And I'm getting all that energy. It's something wrong with you, okay? So if you're walking around here and you saying you're okay, you need to look like you're okay. It's easier said than done, right? All right, some of the other things, people can also call you a peacemaker. They may also come to you for advice. You're the good friend out the bunch. You're the good family member that people seldom, they often, I didn't mean to say seldom, they often come to you for advice. They want to talk to you. They want to pick your brain. They want to see what you have to say because you hold that energy. You hold that energy that you got it together, that you just pay attention, you listen, you make them feel at ease, okay? You can often attract emotions times 10, times 100. Like you avoid being in large crowds because you easily pick up on thousands or hundreds of people's energy at a time. Now, I personally don't have that trait, but I can tell that when I'm with a loved one or a close friend or something, that something's wrong with them, I can easily pick up on that energy. I don't hold on to it though. So that's something that other empathic people can do. They collect energy so much that they often have to isolate. They have to isolate themselves. They have to be alone for a little bit, for a while, and just get all that energy off of them. They have to be alone so that they don't be in an environment to where they're attracting those emotions, okay? So that's what an empathetic person is. Overall, is the ability to understand other people's feelings from the outside, okay? Now, let's get into my toxic trait. So I was having a conversation the other day with a friend. We were on the phone talking about something over here, and in that moment we started to transition, and I said something that made me think for a minute. I reflected and I was like, damn. But I was like, I am often the person who overstands. I'm that person who I hear you, but I want to fix your problems. So I'm listening, but let me give you the solution. Let's see if we can get down to this and we can fix this, okay? I want to fix it all. I remember when I was younger and my dad used to drive through downtown. I used to live in Dallas at the time. My dad used to drive through downtown, and at the time that was the homeless central, okay? And I remember saying to myself as a kid, I want to fix I want to get so rich that I can fix their problems. I want to give each one of them money so that they can get off the streets and they can get something to eat all the time and they'll have somewhere to stay. And when you grow older, you understand that being homeless sometimes is a choice or life happens. But as a kid, I didn't care about none of that. I didn't understand that. I just wanted to fix the problem. I wanted to fix it. I wanted to make everybody around me happy. I still have those traits today. People who come to me, my friends who come to me for advice, my family members who come to me for advice, I just want to offer a solution. Let me be optimistic and fix it. It's not always a good idea. Sometimes that can be toxic because you do it too much. And now you're not offering that shoulder because you're the person who's going to fix all the problems. You're not the person who's listening. You're not the person who's being there for that person. You're no longer that shoulder to cry on because you always got to fix the problem. Now you're getting on people's nerves, okay? So I want to say today, I'm having a transparent moment. It's my thing. I like to pop that transparent moment out there, and it's allowing the people who, my audience, it's allowing the person who I'm talking to understand that I'm about to say something, that I'm being vulnerable. So I am going to sit and I'm going to reflect on that some more, because over the course of me going through my self-growth journey, I've been able to identify things such as having overstandings, having the ability to know that you don't always have to fix the problem, which also alludes to always having to be into control over a situation. So in my self-growth moment, I can say, you know what? I don't need to do that. Let me sit back and just allow this person to tell me, this person on the other end of my phone, or this person who's looking at me, and say, do you need advice? Or do you just want me to listen? Let me know, okay? Because I can be here for you, but I just need to know first what you need from me, okay? So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to listen to you, I'm going to be your ear, I'm going to be that shoulder that you could just cry on, and at the end of the day, I'm going to say, baby girl, baby boy, you got this. You got this. It might be a hard time right now, but you got this. I'm going to be able to tell you that it's okay. We go through things in life. And in things in life, we have to end up at that point where we process through that problem, and then your solution is gonna come through self-discovery. Okay? I'm not gonna always give you advice, and I'm able to identify that through my self-growth journey. And I want to also give this same advice to someone else who may struggle with the same thing. I want you to understand that you're able to provide a person help without giving a solution. Okay? You're able to give an understanding to something, but don't overstand it, because guess what? It's not your problem. It's theirs. Ooh, that's a big thing that I struggle with, is knowing that if my boyfriend called me today with a problem, it's not mine. It's his. He just wanted to talk to me. If my best friend called me today with a problem, it's not mine. I'm just listening. So I'm learning today, right now, that I don't have to always pick up other people's problems. I can solely be supportive by listening. And if they need me later, if they come to me and say, bestie, if they come to me and say, baby, if they come to me and say, Amy, if they come to me and say, sister, I need your advice. If they lead with that, then I know, ooh, it's my time. It's my time. It's my opportunity. But until then, I have to understand that when people come to me, I don't always have to be like, ooh, tag me. Tag me. Come on, tag me. Because then I'm not listening. Then I'm not being an effective partner to whatever relationship that is. So it's okay for me to be an empathetic person or be an empathy person. But I also have to know that I need to control those good traits, because sometimes for some people they're toxic. And you can ruin relationships being that kind of person. Okay? So just understand that, hey, if you mess up a relationship or you messed up that moment, reflect on yourself and be able to understand that you need to go back to that person and say, I apologize. That wasn't even about me. I'm sorry I messed up that moment. I'm sorry I added that burden to you in that moment when you was already going through something. I apologize. And I know this apology may not fix what I just added on to you. It may not fix it. But I apologize. I can do better next time. I'm identifying that I was the problem in that moment. Do that. Do that solution so that that person doesn't stray away from you and say, you know what? You used to be that peacemaker for me, but now you're not. Okay? So understand, as an empathetic person, if you or empath, if you are that person and you have these good traits that equate to toxicity, go through your self-growth journey so that you can identify that. Okay? Because as long as you're going through your self-growth journey and you can identify the problems that you are giving off to others, you're doing your best. Okay? That's my queen energy advice for today. I hope that if this video related to you, I hope that you will share this with someone else or come back and watch it again, okay? Thank you for tuning in. I hope that everyone has an amazing week this week. Remember that you are in control of what's next. You control the outcome. You do. I send you light and peace. Namaste.